Okay, what happened up at the cabin?
Well, by the time Grant and I got there, it was empty.
Damn.
But, Grant found Vicky's bracelet there, so we know that she was definitely there. And he's with the police now, and they're looking for more clues.
Any word from Ian?
Just the note saying, talking about the meeting at the cabin. That's all we know.
Grant, let me in.
What do we do?
Just follow my lead, okay?
Thank you. Brian.
Yeah.
Thank God they finally released you.
Yeah. Thanks for all your help.
What are brothers for?
So, after they went through a ton of red tape, they finally let me out. I guess it was all those strings that you pulled. They really are serious about guns up here in Canada.
Well, it's over. I'm just glad you're out.
Yeah. Still can't figure out how the Canadian authorities found out that I'd been pulled from the Ian Rain case.
Maybe your own department called from Bay City.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just glad that I'm out of jail. Brett, could I talk to you for a minute?
I'm going to call the police and see if they have any leads.
Great. Listen, I need a favor from you.
Name it.
I need Grant to be out of the way for a few minutes.
How am I supposed to do that?
Is that right? Then it should be checked out. Call me here when you hear anything, all right? I'll be here. Thanks.
New lead?
Yeah. Police got a tip that they were spotted 5 miles north of the lake, but they didn't find anything.
Damn.
You have any idea where he took her?
I have no idea. Rain got in touch with me and wanted to set up a rendezvous, but obviously I wasn't able to make it since I was arrested.
We checked out the thermal cave. It's empty.
I hate the idea of him going back there.
Right.
Hopefully he knows that that would be the first place we'd check.
Yeah, well, we don't have any leads now. All we can do is wait for Ian Rain to give us a call.
Yeah. Unless he was discouraged by the fact that I didn't get in touch with him.
Right. Maybe that's him. Harrison.
What? How the hell did that happen?
All right, I'll be right down.
What is it?
Somehow this all got leaked to the press. Now I've got to deal with them.
Well, you better go take care of the damage.
It's the last thing I need.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, how are you going to get out of here without being
I'm
seen?
going to go upstairs. I'll use the service elevator down.
All right, good luck.
What was that all about?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
Listen, I'm sorry you're not going to be able to participate in the album.
Yeah, well, it's no big deal, right?
Maybe you'll get another chance.
You really think so?
I know Dean thinks you're absolutely fabulous. And,
Maggie, I gotta admit, it was you who got him to do New Light Shines, not me.
This is really weird.
what?
Well, I mean, you're being so nice to me after I tangled everything up over at the Richardsons.
Right. You did more than tangle things up.
Right. I'm really sorry about that, Jenna. I mean, you and Dean, you're so neat, and I just came in and screwed everything up. I was really hoping we could be friends.
You know what? I bet as soon as you meet all those new kids when you start school again, you'll make a lot of new friends.
Ah, right. Stick with the kids.
Hey, I didn't mean that. All I meant was that now you're going to be living with Rachel, and you're going to have a family, and you're going to be going to Bay City High, and you're going to meet nice people, and you're going to like your life.
Yeah, it's 1 year. I'm not going to worry about it.
It's your senior year. It's very important, Maggie. You know, you're going to grow up soon enough. Believe me.
Yeah. Well, life is hell, right? Speaking of which, you know who's out there having a very heavy-duty discussion?
No.
Dennis and Marley.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I thought Dennis was off in the Mediterranean.
Well, obviously he's back.
No, I understood what you said.
It didn't come out the way I meant it.
Yeah, then why don't you try and explain it to me?
I'm sorry. It sounded mean, and Sometimes I feel like your life is superficial, and it bothers me.
Superficial and selfish?
Oh, gee, I can't imagine why you would have fallen in love with me in the
Dennis,
first place, Marley.
What's important to you? It's having fun. It's excitement and living on the edge.
I do have a profession.
Like the gallery?
Yes.
You'd close it in a minute if it meant you could go race car driving or sailing.
This is what I call living life.
It just seems to me there has to be more to living life than just thrill-seeking.
There is. I love you.
Why? Because I make you feel good? Because you won me in some stupid bet?
What? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You know that's not true. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry it was a low blow.
What is going on here? I mean, all of a sudden, things were fine, and now it's like they're not. I'm not good enough for you anymore.
I didn't say you weren't good enough. I just said you were given so much. It seems like you could give something back to the world.
Give? I give all the time. I give to charities. I give to people. But I'm not like you. I can't just give to lost souls like you and Jamie do all the time.
I don't know why you bring Jamie up.
Because I can't just pack my things and move to Somalia to go help other people. I'm not like that.
Well, I certainly wasn't asking you to do that.
And don't ask me to change who I am. I like my life. I'm not going to apologize for the choices that I've made.
That isn't what I want.
What do you want, Marley?
I want you to realize that we're very different people.
I acknowledge that.
I spent most of my life not even knowing who I was. I mean, I grew up as my mother's sister and my sister's shadow.
That's fine. You moved out of that. You away from that.
Not very long ago, you know. I mean, I feel like I have so much catching up to do.
And you will.
You want to know how little identity I had? I kept falling in love with Vicky's boyfriends because I didn't even know who I was or what I wanted.
Until you met me.
I'm trying to be serious about
I'm
this.
being serious too, Marley. I helped you get through that crisis. Now, why is it that you just can't let that go?
Because
Why?
I finally am understanding who I am and what I'm all about and what I do, and I do it well.
The clinic. That's what you do well. All right, so what's standing in your way? What is the problem here?
You are. I think if you're honest with yourself, you would admit that you resent every minute I'm at the clinic and I'm not with you. I love you. I can't give that up. For anyone, Dennis, not even for you.
Marley, I've never asked you to give up anything.
I know how difficult you find it every time I can't go out for dinner or go on a trip or...
Marley, it's because that I love you. That's why, and I want to spend time with you.
I feel like it's because you don't have your playmate. Someone who's available every time you want to have some fun or have another experience or adventure.
I thought that's what you loved about me.
You gave me more experiences than I ever dreamed I would have in my life. I can't live like that. I can't just go from adventure to adventure. That's not who I am. Would you just think about some of the things I've said? I have to get back to the clinic.
I don't want to sound kind of corny, but I want to thank you for hanging with me all this time. Sticking by my side.
Well, you know me and talent. I just can't stay too far away.
Excuse me, guys. Hey, Dennis, you're back?
Hey. Yeah, how you doing?
Okay. How are you doing? I just saw Marley leave. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine.
The final cut, I think we have to use Sherry and Linda, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
I would really like it if Cher could hear the track that I did, though.
Absolutely,
with Maggie,
absolutely, because we have to have the same quality.
Yes, we do. We need the same quality. All right, I'm going to go find Jenna. Thank you.
You might want to check outside. She's with Dennis.
Well, Perkins, is there a ruling? Have I been exonerated?
Well, it wasn't easy.
But I convinced them that without any hard evidence linking you to the Hudson kidnapping, no case.
Excellent. Excellent. So it's official. Sigmund Vaskov was the sole perpetrator of the deed, and for his sins he paid with his life. Poor fella. It does feel good to feel free yet again.
You may stay here or return to the States.
Yes, I think my business will keep me here in Canada for a few days.